guys, MissNotSoCool here, and today we're going to be doing the 16 personalities test that I mentioned I was going to do in the previous videos of mine. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to link it in the description below for you to go see it. It was actually a pretty fun video that I did last week, where I did a bunch of quiz and tests. A lot of them accurate, some of them not quite, but I'll let you guys see that. It's fun. You can find them online anywhere. But this one is kind of long. It takes less than 12 minutes to finish, so yeah, let's just dive right into it. It says do not leave any neutral answers and be as honest as you possibly can, even if you don't like the answer. So let's see what type of personality I have. I have an idea because I have taken this before long ago in the past, but I want to see if I have the same results. Anyway, let's go. You find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Now this one's kind of hard right off the bat because I'm a bit introverted, but I'm also quite extroverted sometimes, so it depends. It really depends on the situation. Like if it's family members, then it'd be a little awkward, I guess, but I would have to slightly disagree. I don't think I have a huge difficulty in introducing myself. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I'm okay with introducing myself sometimes. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. That has happened, but not entirely. Not entirely, so I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. Not entirely, but a little bit. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Nope. Have you seen my inbox? Let me give you a quick snippet of like 674 unread emails. Ah, jeez. You feel superior to other people. Well, that depends. Nah, I full on disagree. I don't feel superior to anyone. Being organized and more important. Being organized. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. I would actually pick neutral for this one. It depends. I'm not that organized, so I don't think it's that important to me, so I'd have to disagree. I think being adaptable is more important. You're usually highly motivated and energetic. That depends. I'm not always. It depends. So I'm gonna have to disagree a little. Winning the debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. No. Debates matter more to me than feelings. I mean, I care about people's feelings, but if it's about facts and you're bringing like some, I don't know, bullshit argument into this, like it has to be facts. And if you're getting facts from a wrong source, then yeah, sorry, if facts matter, statistics matter. So sorry if you get upset about that, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat facts. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. I would have to say a little bit. I haven't actually done that yet, but I do have that feeling where I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be judged for liking this type of music or watching this type of movie, when there's completely nothing wrong with that, by the way. But I always feel like I have to like explain it a little bit. I guess justified. Your work and home environments are quite tidy. Nope. If you've seen my room, you do not mind being at the center of attention. Like, yeah, I don't mind, I guess. I mean, I do have I would say this, yeah. You consider yourself more practical than creative. I want to say yes, sort of. I can be kind of creative, but I want to say I'm more logical. People can really upset you. I mean, I do get upset sometimes from things people say, but it doesn't ruin my whole day. Maybe like for an hour or something, or a couple minutes, so I have to say, yeah, people really upset me. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Nope. Last year when I went on vacation, I did not prepare my suitcase. Like, I had things I wanted to put, but it literally took me the whole night to like set it up and things. I'm terrible with travel plans. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I completely disagree with that. I am very sympathetic and empathetic to many types of people, because I can always put myself in their shoes. Your mood can change very quickly. Your mind. Yeah, yeah, I am pretty moody. In a discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. Depends on the truth. Like, if the truth is really bad, like something that could, like, break a family apart, I don't know about that. But, like, truth of, like, basic, like, statistics stuff, like, then yeah, that's probably more important. So I'm gonna have to go halfway on that one. Yeah, it's a bit more important than that. I feel like I already answered this, but whatever. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. Kinda. But I don't know, I don't really do any actions that would really affect other people drastically. But I do worry a little bit. So I'm gonna have to say, yeah, maybe rarely. Just rarely. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than a methodical and organized approach. Yeah, I'll go for that. You're often envious of others. A little bit, not full on, but like a little bit sometimes. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. Yes, it is. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. Yes, even though I'm unable to do that half the time, but yes, it feels great when I'm able to do that. So, you rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Nope, I always get carried away. You often find yourself lost in thought when you are walking in nature. I don't walk in nature a lot, but I do often find myself lost in thought, so. But not in nature, so I'm gonna have to slightly disagree on that one. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. I used to have this when I had like a online pen pal buddy when I was writing fan fiction. There was this person named there was this person I used to talk to. She was in the UK and things like that, and we would text back and forth, sorta, through emailing, and it was fun. And yeah, when she wouldn't respond to me after a while, I would get worried, but now we don't even talk anymore, and it's not like we left things on a bad note, we just got busy. I think she went off to college or something, so yeah, it didn't work out. So, again, as you saw earlier, I barely read any of my emails anyway. It's like spam and shit, so yeah, I highly disagree. Well, I'm gonna go halfway. I don't worry that much. I used to, but now it's not really. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Why can't I have both? Well, I do want my cat. I would like, if I were to have a child, I would love that child to be very kind and empathetic. But I do want it to be smart. I don't want to have a gullible kid either. So I'm gonna have to slightly disagree. I would rather see them grow up to be kind, but I want them to be smart because I feel like them being smart is going to take them further in life. Yeah, because if I have like a Albert Einstein type kid or a Stephen Hawking, then that's going to take them much further in life than them being kind. Kindness takes you far as well, but nowadays, I don't know, kindness seems kind of overrated, really. So, I don't know. I feel like them being smart would do a lot more. They might win Nobel Peace Prizes, they might do more for the world or for people and communities, and in doing that, they will be kind, so I'm gonna have to halfway disagree with that. I'd rather them be smart, because kindness can be a learning trait. Smart, I guess being smart is a learning trait too, but I'd rather them be smart off the bat and then later learn to be kind than backwards, I guess. I don't know. You do not let other people influence your actions. I have to slightly disagree with that. It depends. I don't let people influence my full-on actions, but my opinions of, say, movies and things like that, it might change depending on the type of reviews I see. But overall, they don't influence my personal actions, so I have to go with that. Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. No, my dreams are abstract and nonsense. It does not take much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. I'm not a social person, so I'm going to have to disagree on that. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I'm not a careful planner, and my improvisation, as you can see right now, I'm not good at improvising, so I'm going to have to disagree on that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Not necessarily. I feel like I have some good control of my emotions. Unlike some people currently in DC, you enjoy going to social events that involve dress-up or role-play activities. Yeah, I haven't done it, but I'm sure it would be fun. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. Yes, I do. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. Yeah, that has happened. Yeah, it has happened. I mean, I'd rather have a detailed plan, but improvising has happened. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Yes. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. I probably would. You often contemplate the reasons of human existence. Nah, not really. I used to. Once in a while it comes up in my mind, but I don't really dwell on it too much. I mean, we're all here to basically multiply and then die. That's the point of our existence. But since we have brains and we can do a bunch of stuff, then yeah, it really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. You only have one, so don't just waste it. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to important decisions. True, but you know, the heart wants what it wants. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go slightly logic here. So it's slightly, I mean, it could go either way, but sometimes the heart is really stupid, so I would have to say logic is a bit more on top. Keeping your opinions open is more important than having to-do lists. Oh my god, keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. It's only 10 p.m. Almost 11 p.m. Why am I like this? Yeah, I'll keep my options open. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Personally, I would do both, but sometimes people just want to have an ear to lend on, so yeah, I would be emotional support as opposed to just being a therapist for them. You rarely feel insecure. No, I do feel insecure. I feel like everyone feels insecure every once in a while, especially as a teenager. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. I have many difficulties with that, mostly because I don't plagiarize. No, that's not what I meant. I mean procrastinate. Oh god, what am I saying? Don't incriminate me, internet. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. I'm not always right. I want to be right, but I'm not always right, so I'm gonna have to disagree on that. Being cooperative in the context of teamwork is in fact more important than being right. You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not? No. No. I'm fine with you believing whatever you want to believe. That's fine. I'm okay with whatever views you have, but they have to be based on facts. You have to have some sort of evidence to back it up. You can't just base it on fake news or just emotions. You just can't. There has to be statistics, facts, and reason. Logical reasoning why you believe the way you believe. I don't have to agree with it, but it has to be logic. It has to be logical for me to be able to even acknowledge it or even respect it in that way. But anyway, you feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. I feel less energetic, really. Well, I guess not. You frequently misplace your things. Yes, I do that a lot. I'm really bad at that. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. Yeah, sure. Okay. You might... Well, I I guess I am. Nah. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. You would not call yourself a dreamer. I would call myself a dreamer. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. I would have to agree a little bit. I do have slight anxiety talking in front of people, or at least performing in front of people. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. Actually, it's the opposite. I can imagine quite a few things, because I don't have a lot of experience in a lot of things, but I can use logic deduction to weigh out the possible outcomes and odds for me, so I'm gonna have to disagree. I rely more on my imagination than experience when talking about certain things. You worry too much about what other people think. Nah, not really. I probably did, but I mean, I could care less. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. I usually do that with the elevator, so yeah. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough. Yep, I don't even need to finish that. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. I would say yes, but one time we were literally in a stressful situation during Memorial Day. I think it was last year or the year before that. It was like recently still, but it was like a couple years ago, either last year or a year before that, where we were coming back home from Memorial Day. We were out with my grandma. We just ate at like a restaurant. I think it was maybe Golden Corral or something. We came back and the door was locked. The garage door was locked. Apparently we forgot to take the keys out, and my dad went around the front door to try and open it. It was still locked, so we were like, oh crap, it's Memorial Day. We need to like call like the the locksmith or something, but then it's like Memorial Day. They're not gonna be there. Everyone's off on vacation and whatnot. So it's like crap. How are we gonna get inside the house? And I literally kicked the door down. Like I was messing with a knob, and then I just kicked it open. I kicked the door open, and then we got in. So while everyone was like freaking out, I was just using my brain thingy, and I kicked the door open, and then we all went in, and I was a hero for the whole day. So, I mean, in that situation, it was kind of stressful. So, I guess I would disagree a little bit. I mean, I don't know, maybe if I'm in a more stressful situation, like being kidnapped or something, I would freak out more. But in that exact moment, I didn't freak out too much. So, I wasn't that anxious. You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. This can go either way. But I think, yeah, I would say being liked is more powerful and more rewarding than to be someone who's powerful. Because powerful, yeah, you're powerful, but not many people would like you. Most people would hate you if you're powerful. But if you're liked by many, I feel like you would go further in life when you are liked by all or by many people than if you were powerful. Because power can be taken. Being liked, I guess that can also be taken, but I feel like that goes a long way than being powerful. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things in art, books, and movies. I guess that's true. You often take initiative in social situations. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. I don't have a lot of social situations, so I would have to say maybe. Oh, we're done? Okay. Your personality type is mediator. INFPA. So my mind is mostly introverted. My energy is most intuitive. Nature is more feeling. Tactics are more prospecting. And identity is more assertive. Start reading. Mediator personalities are true idealists, always looking for the hint of good in even the worst of people, events searching for ways to make things better while they may be perceived as calm, reserved, or even shy. There are 4% of the population, really? Okay, so this is a whole bunch of stuff, so here are a bunch of people that are the same, like mediators as well. So we have William Shakespeare, J.R.R. Tolkien, Bjork, Johnny Depp, Julie Roberts, Lisa Kudrow, Tom Hiddleston, Alicia Keys, Frodo Baggins. The Dog Baggins! Okay. So, strengths and weaknesses. What do I have? So here are my strengths. I'm idealistic. I seek to value harmony. Open-minded, flexible, very creative, passionate, energetic, dedicated, and hardworking. Too idealistic. Too altruistic. Impractical, disliking dealing with data, takes things personally, difficult to get to know. I don't know if I agree with this. Hold on. What personality types do they have? Because they have like 4 sets of personality types, I think. You have the analysts, you have the diplomats, you have the sentinels, and you have the explorers. So, every time I've taken this quiz so far, I've always ended up in the diplomat section. And I've always ended up with either the mediator or the campaigner. So I've always been in the diplomat section. I haven't got the protagonist or the advocate, but I've always gotten either the mediator or the campaigner. I've never been in the sentinels, I've never been in the explorers, I've never been in the analysts. So I think it's safe to say that I'm a diplomat. At the end of the day, I'm a diplomat. So advocate, they have Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Alanis Morissette, Jimmy Carter, Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman, Jon Snow, James Wilson. Oh god, all these people. So much. So that's the advocate. The protagonist has Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey, John Cusack, Ben Affleck, Sean Connery, Jennifer Lawrence, Demi Lovato, Lucy Liu, Daenerys Targaryen, Morpheus, The Oracle, Skylar White, Sealy Booth. How can you tell? Alright, so the campaigner is what I got the very first time I played this. Well, I did this test. The very first time I did it, this was what I got. The very first time I got the campaigner, which says that I'm similar to Robert Downey Jr., Will Smith, Robin Williams, Drew Barrymore, Russell Brand, Quentin Tarantino, Meg Ryan, Kelly Clarkson, Michael Scott, Phil Dunphy, Piper Chapman, Hoban Washburn, Peter Millark, Jennifer Keller, Carrie or Bradshaw, and Willy Wonka. So, strengths and weaknesses for the campaigner. Curious, observant, energetic, enthusiastic, excellent communicators, know how to relax, very popular and friendly. Poor practical skills, find it difficult to focus, overthink things, get stressful easily, highly emotional, independent to a fault. I feel like I'm more of a campaigner than I am a mediator, but I guess that depends on my, I guess that depends on how I feel, because they're both very much introverted, they're both intuitive and feeling and prospecting, so I think it's the same almost. So what makes it different? Hold on. Oh, this one's an E and this one's an I and this one's an E, so this one more, but it says introverted. Oh wait, that's the mediator, that's my results. Okay, so it's not giving me this one. So this one is extroverted and this one's introverted, so that's the difference. Okay, I didn't see that. But yeah, other than that, it's about the same. Feeling, prospecting, I'm pretty sure it's basically mostly the same, except for that little slight difference. Because everything else, NFP, -A/-T. Only E and I are different, but yeah. Like I said, sometimes I'm introverted, sometimes I'm extroverted, but I feel like I relate more to the campaigner than I do to the mediator. But I am both, in a way. So, that's interesting. So, I'm going to link this test in the description below. You guys should definitely check it out. It's fun. It's really quick to use. Like, it just kind of flew by. I think after maybe 3 or 4 sections, we were just kind of done. So, yeah, it's easy to do. Only 12 minutes, even quicker if you know the answers right off the bat. So, I hope you guys enjoy this quiz. And you go check it out for yourself and see what result you have. Let me know if you're in the diplomat section, analysts, sentinels, or explorers down in the description below. And have a great day, guys. Summer's almost over, so go out there, have a blast, enjoy it while it lasts before school goes back. So, bye guys, and I'll see you in whatever videos I decide to make. Stay cool.